Welcome back, everyone, to Halloween Haunts 365. I'm Jared.
And I'm Terry.
We had a fun night.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
This week, we get to bring you a haunt review from Laurel's House of Horror. Ton of fun.
It was.
Huge thank you to Laurel's. The hospitality was amazing. We had a blast. We did a lot. We even did an escape room, which we don't really do that much at haunts.
No.
But, are we still undefeated?
Yes.
We're still undefeated. Not the 5-minute ones. I don't count those because those are weird and just not for me. But we're undefeated on the hour ones.
It was a challenge.
It was. It was tough. It was one of the most detailed escape rooms. But we'll get into that. First off, they're building a new midway.
Oh my gosh. It's going to be so much fun.
We're going to play the walkthrough of that midway. I just see the... What's the word I'm looking for here?
I don't know.
The future of that midway, and it's going to be awesome.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be a great hangout spot, good photo ops, but I'll let you take a look at it for yourself right here before we get into the review.
How could you lie there, watching me die here, watching me give up on everything we were? How could you watch when I was so broken, watching everything we built up fade away? I'm at the end, I'm fighting just to breathe, and I remember you said you'd never leave. You keep me alive, alive, when everything collides and falls apart. You are the one that's haunting me. I'm alive, so alive. You make all the pain inside fade away. You are the one that keeps me alive. How could you live with all of my weakness? All of the times I ran, pushing you away. All I do is hurt you. I never deserved you. Never aware of everything I put you through. Then I remember you said you'd never leave. Do you remember you said you'd never leave? You keep me alive, alive, when everything collides and falls apart. You are the one that's haunting me. I'm alive, so alive. You make all the pain inside fade away. You are the one that keeps me alive.
All right, awesome midway. And what I didn't show is there's actually a stage set up, almost
Yes.
like a runway stage where you can like come out to the front.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see what they do there. Great shit to buy too.
Yeah. And the prices were really reasonable.
Yeah, and I apologize for the shakiness. Still getting used to this camera. I guess that's what off seasons are for. But I'm working on settings. Actually, that looked pretty in focus until I messed with the focus because I'm blind. I can't see that little screen to see if shit's in focus. I'm gonna need to get a monitor.
Maybe you need just progressives.
No, because I can read font. Oh, maybe I do. I don't know. All right, but yeah, we did actually have a chance to do a quick interview. Thank you, Terry.
Oh, yeah. You threw me on the spot.
Threw you on the spot. I told you we were doing it like a week ago.
No, you did.
I said we were interviewing someone. I didn't know
Yeah, but I didn't think I was doing it.
who. Can you work the camera?
I need to learn.
Yeah. All right. So we'll have all this worked out by Trans World because I want to interview a ton of the vendors.
Yes.
You know what we should have did? We should have brought the bipod and hooked it to the bottom of that instead of the handle. That way we could have just put it down. Maybe we'll do that for Trans World.
Yeah.
All right, but let's get into the interview with Chris, one of the owners at Laurel's House of Horror.
Hello, we are at Laurel's House of Horror, and I'm speaking with Chris. How are you today?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Great. What year is the haunt?
So we're in year 10.
Okay.
So this will we're going into our 10th anniversary this next season.
Nice. Off season. Do you do them every year? Like,
So
when did you start that?
we have really found that our creative people just can't get enough of just regular season. We have developed Christmas, Valentine's Day, and then halfway to Halloween. If I let them, they would do St. Patrick's Day and
course.
you know, and every Friday the 13th they could find. They, you know, our haunt. We truly love it for the scare.
Yes. I jumped a few times and screamed a couple times. Not gonna lie.
Then we did right.
Yes.
All right.
Escape rooms. Tell me about that.
So our escape rooms, I believe, are unique. This is the Washington D.C. area. There's lots of choices, and we found that during season that the horror-themed escape room was something that's just not replicated anywhere else in the area. We have started doing it out of season now, and we're doing it every weekend. And we're starting to get great response to where we're opening up more time and more rooms.
Are you open every day, on the weekend? Every weekend.
Friday and Saturday.
Nice.
But
And
we're starting to get to the point where we might start considering Thursdays and Sundays soon because of it's had a very, very good response.
we had a blast. We went through the movies.
Escape the Movies, that's our signature.
Yes. Oh my God, that was so much fun.
I mean, for everyone who doesn't know, obviously it's based on some of the best scary movie characters.
Yes.
And not to give too much away. I
Right.
think
We don't want to give anything away here.
I think it's a fun and interesting twist on
It is. Do you have anything else you want to add?
The one thing that we really do love about this place is, it really is haunted. I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
We do paranormal tours here as well.
Oh, that's cool.
I am personally, I would be a naysayer until I went through it myself, and it scared the pants off me.
You care to give an example? What happened?
We have different meters. Actually, Mandy would be perfect to talk about it because she actually is one of the founders of it. We've had other groups in here.
Mm-hmm.
We've had groups asked to come do entire events here, and I think we found, again, for liability reasons
Right.
and to trying to do the right thing and making
Right.
sure that everything stays safe. We've started to do it ourselves in a more controlled environment rather than just let
Joe Schmo
45
come in.
people
Right.
run rampant.
Right. Makes sense.
It would cause a lot of problems. So we have meters, measure activity, and you saw Ghostbusters. It's not the
Right.
hey, press the thing and then it happens. That's some real deal stuff. Again, I'd let Mandy explain it a little
that.
better
Good.
because
It'll give
again,
me
I was a
something to ask her.
naysayer till I came out the other side, and I didn't sleep real well that night.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, this has been Halloween Haunts 365 at Laurel's House of Horror. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. We have interviewed. We've done. I think we're on interview like 60.
I hate being in front of the camera.
All right. Well, we're gonna teach you how to hit the button. I will handle it from now on. But you're prettier than me, so you should really be in the camera. But all right, my fat ass will jump in front. All right, guys. Before we jump into Laurel's House of Horror, we went into the escape room. Escape the movies, like we talked about earlier. It was 3 rooms. I won't go into what movies they were because it's kind of like a surprise when you open the door.
Oh, yeah.
The last room was awesome. I really thought I was going to get fucking possessed. Maybe I did because I can't talk. But that last room was directly out of a movie.
It was creepy.
Yeah, it was a really good time. They have another one, The Witch, right? I think it's the
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they have two rotating right now. They usually have more during the season, and they sell the hell out of those tickets. So
I like how the actor kept coming in.
yeah, that was fun. They helped out. They did have a little glitch with the radio, but who cares? It was still fun. We still won.
We did.
But
Probably seconds to spare. I
Oh,
felt
who
like we
knows?
were in there forever.
Who knows? Yeah. That first room took us a minute.
It did.
It did. But yeah, guys, check out the escape rooms while you're there. Ton of fun. It was tough. Made you think. I opened the door with a really weird tip, remember?
Yes.
Who would have thought? All right, but let's get into what we do here. Laurel's House of Horror. Data review. February 10th, 2024. Last night. Love is Blind. All Valentine's theme. All throughout the haunt. You were given a little candle and sent on your way because some of the scenes were pretty dark.
I still don't know how he did it with the candle.
I don't know. We just can't figure that out. We'll have to test later.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Let's do the scoring video and then we'll talk about it. All right, if it gets copywritten, we'll take it down. But that's not by that. That was a cover, actually. Really good cover. And somehow they only have 200 subscribers.
That's weird.
Like, you guys would be amazed with the talent I find in these copyright-free songs that, like, no one listens to. It's crazy.
Interesting.
For the final, there's another song that she's outstanding. I don't know how she only has, like, 300 subs.
Well,
It's crazy. Like, you got some real talented people out there. But if you guys notice, the scoring a little different this year.
I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
It's much easier to do and a lot faster. It was taking 15 to 17 minutes to render the other ones. And when you're doing like 6 attractions and have to record this and get it up and out the door, fuck. But now, they each take 2 minutes now.
That's,
Like, I was done. I was ready for
that's
you.
quick.
I was ready for you early, wasn't I? You weren't even
Yeah,
ready.
I wasn't.
So
I was
I was
not
like, listen,
awake.
it's
I'm
Super
still
Bowl
not awake.
Sunday. We got to roll. We got shit to cook. I got
Still
cooking
not
to do.
awake.
All right, guys, but let's talk about it. We have another feature. Should we introduce that feature now?
Yes.
Let's do it.
I hate you.
We have the Terry Scream Meter. We're going to count how many times Terry screams in an attraction above my head. You see that?
Oh my god.
It'll be fun.
I hate you.
It's fine. All right, so let's dig into it. Laurel's House of Horror actors. We went a 5.
Definitely.
Timing was incredible. The give and take skits were outstanding. Like, they always had a comeback no matter what I threw at them.
Yeah.
A lot of blood type talk, which was funny. Better figure it out.
And he was yelling at me because I didn't know my blood type.
Yeah, because he told her to figure it out. Yeah, they all had a comeback, and it was really good. Awesome timing, well hidden. A lot of people coming out of where I didn't expect,
Oh yeah.
and very original. So, and it's also full of haunt actors, not part timers. Like in the industry, there's 2. There's the part timer who will do their job, but then there's the haunt actor who gives a shit.
Right. And you can tell that they give a shit.
Yeah, there was a ton in there, and it was fantastic. Duration, I'm doing a 5. We timed it at 25 minutes, but it felt a hell of a lot longer than 25 minutes.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, it was candle lit, so some of the scenes were darker, and you use the candle to get through.
Got to figure out what to do with that.
Yeah. Fear factor. So, Terry, how many times did you scream?
2.
We got 2 screams out of Terry. Let's count. There's 1. There's 2. This is only 1 attraction, so we'll keep that rolling for the, haunts with more attractions, so we can get a total at the end. What is the problem?
I can't.
You hate that picture.
I do. I hate that picture.
Well, guess what? I told you to act like you were screaming. That's what you did. That's what I snapped. That's what we're using. My God.
Let's redo.
Okay, we can redo. But I like how the house is there. It's
I
pretty
know.
cool.
We'll have
I
to
could
go.
change that picture very easy. So do a real scream and we'll figure it out. All right, but yeah, Terry screamed 2 times, jumped 6 times. She was jumpy last night. You
I
guys were hitting the right
was.
timing. Lighting, 5. They gave a candle, which we mentioned over and over, but even the blackout scenes were lit creepily. So, like, it's hard to explain. Like, it wasn't a total blackout,
Right.
which is awesome because lighting makes haunts. And from the giant theater room to even the creepy voodoo room, the lighting added to every scene.
It was perfect.
Makeup and costumes, 5. Outstanding. Everyone looked phenomenal. We didn't see a hiccup in any of it.
No.
Immersion, this is a 5. And we'll get into the music from that section, but man, does it play a part in Laurel's. It really puts you in any scene you're in, because like every scene almost has its own music.
Yes.
It's really cool. I don't know how they do it with such an open air room, because you are in a theater. So above the haunt walls, I don't know how they keep the sound contained.
I don't know, but it was amazing.
But I mean, you feel like you're checking into a hotel. You look like you're walking through an infested casino. You look like there's so many different scenes that it really puts you in there. Intensity of 5. Actors get in your face.
Yes, they do.
They blew out your candle.
I don't know how he did that because it's LED.
I don't know. Did he touch
Twice.
it? Did he?
No, he just blew on it.
I don't know.
That was twice he did it.
That's awesome. Actors are in your face. They scream really loud. I don't know how they hold up all night screaming like that. I could barely get through these without. In some parts, the sound shakes you to the core, reminiscent of Pitch Black at Reaper's Revenge.
Yes.
Yeah.
At one point, I stopped and I was like, I just can't do this. You got to go first. And you're like, no.
No, we got to get the scream meter going. Scenes, 5. There's so many different scenes in here.
So many.
And I have an idea for one that we'll get into for notes. Just something I thought of. Sound the music at 5, 10, 15, 20. There's only one other haunt that the sound affects you so much.
Oh, yeah.
Because from old Italian love songs to old school horror to mixes on theme songs to all original music, every scene has pounding music. I think this is Laurel's bread and butter here is the music. The sound, the music effects. I mean, other than Reapers, I haven't seen one that catches it.
Mm-mm.
And we've been in a lot.
They did a really good job with that.
Yeah, it's impressive. Special effects, 5. Everywhere. Tons of things happening. You even jumped at an animatronic.
I did.
Yeah. I mean, just a whole ton of stuff going on. So, Laurel's House of Horror, even for an off-season event, was slamming, and I give it a 5 overall. Off-season events, you expect less actors, less intensity. I'm still going because I live for this shit, but they brought it.
They did.
They brought it.
It was an awesome show.
Yeah. Notes. Let's get into some notes before we do the final scoring. The sound steals the show. without a doubt. Um, this isn't a note. This is just a well. I have one note for it. All right, so one of the scenes, there's a Freddy costume and a Michael Myers costume in glass.
Yes.
It gave me an idea. My first note is that Freddy mask has to change. Listen, I have a problem.
He critiques the Freddy masks.
Yeah, I'm huge on Freddy.
Michael looked great.
Michael did look great.
Michael looked awesome.
But my idea would be to grow on that theme. Like, have a hall of horror.
Yes.
Maybe 10
That would
glass
be a
cases.
cool idea.
Yeah, like you just walk through and there's 10 cases,
Like
5 on
have
each side.
Scream and
Yeah, have different ones and have one of them real. Maybe have we'll say Ghostface.
Okay.
As you're walking by, everyone's still, and then he starts tapping on the glass with the knife.
That would scare the crap out of me.
Yeah, just an idea. I mean, because the cases look creepy.
They do.
Like, is that guy gonna jump? This is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what went through my mind because I forgot all about them.
But it would add to their escape the movies.
Yes.
Because if you have like Jason, Freddy, Michael, Pinhead, Chucky, Ghostface, whoever, Art the Clown, all in a case, it looks like a horror museum. I don't know, it just hit me when I saw that scene again. All right. Michael looks great, but need a better Freddy mask. Yeah, that's my one note. The sign was flickering.
Yes, it was.
Like I said, we went opening night last year, so I'm sure they were still working on stuff, but that was one of my notes from the review that I listened to. That the washers were painted.
The washers.
I don't know why that hit me. Maybe because the light was, I don't know. That's funny. All right.
Shiny.
First favorite scene. Terry's was the casino scene.
I like that a lot.
Mine was the theater room with, I'm going to say giant props. I'm going to leave it there.
Yes.
Yeah. Second favorite scene, Terry's is the mausoleum. Mine's the voodoo hallway. With that chanting overhead, holy shit.
It was cool.
Yeah.
It was hard to pick favorite scenes.
I know, there's so many.
There's
so
many.
Good ones. Third favorite scene, Terry's was the theater room. Mine was the casino room. It's my AC roots. I like casinos. All right, guys, but like we said, they're building a new Midway. I'm excited to see what they do here. So let's get to the final scoring. Like I said, atmosphere, food, that doesn't affect the final score or anything, but let's get into the final video. That was that beautiful photo op. The Terry Screaming meter is 2. 2 screams for Laurel's House of Horror. So we can turn that off now. And let's get into it. Activities, 2 escape rooms, awesome escape rooms, highly detailed escape rooms. They have a merch shop. You saw that in the video. A little runway that's gonna. I'm really curious to see what this Midway looks like in season.
Oh, yeah.
Atmosphere 3. Music was playing. You watched everyone play with the photo ops, look around the store. It felt, even in the haunt, certain rooms were cold. It kind of felt like Halloween.
I know. It was so weird.
I was like, yeah, baby.
You didn't-
Because we went on an abnormally, what?
You forgot to say activities was a 5.
Activities was a 5. That's where I meant to start. You're right. Escape rooms, very well detailed. 3. Atmosphere 3, merch, photo ops, some stage setup, music was playing. It's going to be awesome when it's complete.
I know. I can't wait to see it. I really can't wait to go back.
Entertainment at 3. On the stage, it said, make sure you tip your girl. I wonder if they're doing like a pinup show or something.
I did see that sign.
So,
yeah,
curious.
could be.
We'll see. Food, no food. Haunted attraction overall, 5.0. So, really, a fantastic night out at Laurel's. Can't wait to see it in the season. They are open for halfway to Halloween, so check out those tickets when they go on sale. Definitely do an escape room. It really added to the experience.
And they're opening up their season the end of September.
September
20th?
20.
Something like that.
Let's bring them up. Why not? I have the internet right at the palm of our hand.
No, I was going to look at the calendar. And I think it was September 20th.
Yeah, I want to say that. I'm really happy that they posted it.
I know.
You know how long I wait for freaking...
Schedules?
Yeah.
It's hard when we have 40 of them to hit.
No, we're going for 50 this year.
September to November. Like that.
Let's see. No, that's ridiculous.
And
September 20th.
I was right.
Fridays and Saturdays and select Sundays and Thursdays.
And it's going till November 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Open at 7 p.m. each night.
They have Escape the Movie Escape Room. This is what we did. Highly recommend. Escape the Witch, which we might have to go.
I know. I was thinking that when we left there, I was like, dang, I wouldn't.
I would drive
do.
2 hours for those escape rooms.
Oh, yeah.
They also have Paranormal Investigations, which you saw Chris talk about in the interview. And then their next one open is halfway to Halloween. They don't have that on here yet, but make sure you check out the website. It's laurelhaunt.com, and it's open rain or shine. It's indoors. A lot of cool stuff going on. Paranormal tours. All kinds of stuff going on here at Laurel's. We want to thank you so much for the hospitality. We had an absolute blast. Thank you, Chris, for the interview. We give out some cards that actually have some people on the real podcast, so we're not sitting out in the middle of nowhere and can really talk.
Yeah, I would like, besides Chris, but Mandy too.
Yep. Yes. We will get that going. Your next video is going to be us, the Haunted Informer, and Fall Ritual doing our season recap. Yes, I know it's February, but we had technical difficulties. Those guys have had some personal stuff going on, but I love those videos, so I still want to do it.
It's always a good time with those two.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Make sure you keep it here. This has been Halloween Haunts 365, review of Laurel's House of Horror, Love is Blind event. We'll see you next Monday. Goodbye.
Bye.